Marriage is a beautiful institution, but at the same time, it is hard work. And if you're not ready for the hard work, don't even start it. Like, don't start it. You know, some of the things that me, I personally had to let go of. The first thing was unrealistic expectations. Thinking that the person that is coming will be the one to change your entire life. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you need to be able to analyze, what do you want that relationship for exactly? Is it the money or growth? Is it somebody that you will build life together, or somebody who will just make you rich? You need to think about it and stick for what you want. You can't want A and be expecting B. Like, at the same time, you can't plant okra and be thinking you will harvest cassava. So you need to know what exactly you are putting your energy into. If you are putting your energy into rich people, you may just be around them, not being sure if they will marry you or not, or they will not marry you. And if that is what you want, good by you. If you want somebody who will marry you, it doesn't mean they have to be broke, but you need to analyze it. Are they willing to marry you? And this is where it all changes. For me, I personally had to tell myself that if I can't see potential of marriage in you, then we are not starting any relationship at all. I don't even care what you have or what you don't have. The cocoa to me is that you need to be willing to like see the long term of us being together for us to start it at all. Anything that does not look realistic is not looking like it's leading us anywhere. Two of us are not going anywhere. You are telling me you're not ready for marriage, then we are not starting. You are telling me you're not sure I'm the one, then day your day, let me just be on my own. Like, it is that very, very clear. Until when you're able to settle this in your mind and in your heart, you might not even be able to get that marriage at all. The second thing I had to let go of was unforgiveness. You know, like, having somebody in your space, like having to add somebody to your life, means that they have potential of hurting you more. They have potential of like doing things that you feel offensive. Because when somebody is afar off, you have what it takes to be like, okay, I'm not picking your call. But when you're now married, it's more like you're living in the same room, under the same roof. I can't get angry all day. I can't get angry all month. I can't get angry all year. So I need to start letting go of things and be like, it's not that deep, right? I'm not talking about bottling things in your heart. I'm talking about like releasing things out of your heart. Things like, okay, you cooked rice, they ate from it. It is fine. You're like, I had plans. But at the same time, I begin to see that, okay, I can't keep unforgiveness in my heart. I need to like learn how to forgive even ahead of the offense. Like, mentally think about it, that when you cook, they might eat out of it. When you have money, they might also be in need of the same money and spend out of your money. And this is actually some of the things that I begin to work on in myself and start forgiving. And this actually even gave me much more peace in my relationship. Another thing that I actually had to let go of, like, I mean, something really, really big, was comparison. See, this is actually killer of joy, like they used to say it. It is the killer of joy. If you keep comparison in your heart, you begin to see other people's relationship thriving and doing better. You don't even know where they start or how they started. You don't even know what is their leverage. You don't know if they have people helping them or whatnot. You just begin to be like, ah, this person is doing well. They got married. When they were getting married, they spent these millions and millions on their marriage. I also want my marriage to be that way. I also want, Graham, like, ground kind of marriage. You want it, you're like, ah, this person's husband took them out to Dubai. I also want the same vacation. I don't want like interstate vacation again. I'm tired of all the sports in this area. I want to go outside of this country. You need to be able to look at your current finance, analyze it. Can we go? Is it something we can do or something we can't do for now? And begin to grow together. I just learned that I can't keep comparing my partner to anybody. My husband is unique in his own way. He gives his best to his home, like, and this is something I really, really appreciate about him. And this is one thing I want you to know. Once you stop comparing, appreciation comes to your heart, gratitude begins to fill your heart. But when you start comparing, bitterness is what envelopes your heart. And you can't enjoy this institution called marriage if your heart is constantly bittered. You can't enjoy this institution called marriage if your heart is constantly wallowing in pity and feeling like as if your own home is the worst home that ever existed. You need to give yourself space to actually see the good things that God has done for you, done for your marriage, and appreciate every of the good works that God has done. And this is where like the game changer starts in your relationship. And another thing that you need to do, because it also stems from you appreciating your relationship, is lack of selfishness. You just learn that you can't be selfish, and enjoy the marriage. It is more of like you now think for two. This is why I say it is hard work. You now think for two. You now have to you now have to plan for two. You now have to prepare for two. And when children begin to come, it becomes more than just two. You prepare for three, for four, for five. And as the woman in the home, who have to prepare a lot of things and make sure that everybody in the home is in order, food, clothing, orderliness in the homemaker. You just know that there's a lot of work on your hand right now, and you can't be selfish. Sleep as long as you want to sleep. Do things the way you want to do them. It no longer works that way. So it takes a lot from you, and this is where you having to top up your game and become a better person is actually very necessary when it comes to marriage. And I want you to note that being a good wife is not about perfection, it's about your heart willing to every day just put in effort into ensuring that things are okay in your home. It's not about who does it best, but who does it well often. It's about you trying your best and giving it to your best. There's not even yardstick, like there's no tape rule, there's no measurements that we use in measuring the best home, right? All we need to do is ensuring that our home is in alignment with God's design, where our children are taught of the Lord, our husband is loved, and consistently our home is in a place where love of God is found, and our children enjoy God's love, and our husband enjoy God's love, and everybody, like, even you feel excited you are in that home, you're in that marriage. And this is the that, like, this is what embodies everything. This is what wrap a good home all together, beyond just the perfection and saying I'm trying my best to ensure that everything is in order. It is good you try your best, but it is not about who does it best. It is about who is putting in the effort consistently. And I know that by God's grace, we all enjoy a home that is filled with grace, filled with love. And at the end of it, we'll be able to look at our master's face and it will tell us, well done, a faithful servant. And I know this is also something all of us want and want to hear from God at the end of it, because marriage is an institution that was ordained and built by God. If you learn something from this video, or you have something you'd like to share with us about, like, things you had to let go of to become, I mean, that beautiful wife that you are currently, do well to drop it for us in the comment section, and we'll be in the comment section reading and learning from one another. And until next time, bye.